We are in downtown Pittsfield, actually at downtown Pittsfield Incorporated, in the center of Pittsfield, Massachusetts. And one of those restaurants that has really been a cornerstone is On a Roll. And Dave Barile is here. He's the owner. So you chose to come to Pittsfield, and well, you were from Pittsfield, but setting up shop in the downtown a dozen years ago. Tell me about that, and then sort of the evolution of downtown. And is it everything that you expected, or do you have some surprises along the way? I'm sure there are some of those.
There's always surprises. Well, I am from here, and I wanted to have a restaurant downtown. And when I started 12 years ago, the selection on North Street was much smaller than it is now in terms of what was available for eateries. And we started across the street and a different location. It was much smaller, 13 seats, just to kind of get a feel, see how it was going to go. And a year and a half later, I moved to the central block where I am now. And it's just every year it gets busier and busier.
And where does your business come from? I mean, I can imagine that there's a big lunch crowd.
Yeah.
Because of people who work in the downtown. You have a lot of the banks. You have Berkshire Healthcare upstairs,
lawyers,
attorneys.
Yeah.
All of that. But it seems to be growing. So is it growing because just simply that following is growing, or is there more clientele downtown to pick from? What do you see?
Well, I think it's definitely growing. Part of its reputation and consistency and whatnot. And we do have even at lunchtime, we have a lot of businesses that order delivery, do takeouts, but a lot of times you go to the restaurant and at lunchtime it's full of non-workers, older people, just in there to relax and have lunch, and a lot of meetings there.
I remember every Thursday morning there used to be a group of older gentlemen, as it were, who would of course have their breakfast. That's the thing. When you retire, you go to you go to breakfast with
groups,
that group
women
every Thursday morning, Wednesday morning, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so there's some of that too. And you're one of those places that they go to.
And then we do a lot of catering, and that gets the word out and helps build the business. And that's what we just keep trying to do.
And so it's almost like, in part, you work at your craft, you do a good job, and the rest of it almost kind of takes care of itself when you're doing the right thing. So Dave Barile from On a Roll, and of course I love On a Roll, and I'm not there as much as I should, but because I don't work downtown anymore. Yeah. But I used to be there.
You were there a lot.
But I try to come by when I can, and always a wonderful meal. So thank you for everything you do for downtown Pittsfield, and of course your business. So we'll continue our conversation with Dave after this.